Are you looking for a tactic that can win you trophy after trophy? Well, today I've created a 4-3-3, which is absolutely dominant and very good with underachieving sides as well, and it's going to be perfect for your save. What's going on there, guys? Kempi here, and welcome to the Sortitoutsi Channel. Now, this is my first video on the Sortitoutsi Channel, and I'm absolutely buzzing. Never did I think I'd be able to get a partnership like this, but I am absolutely buzzing, and thank you to everyone who has supported on my own private channel. That'll be down in the description below, and you can see my face making tactics as good as this twice a week for you guys. There'll be one tactic on a Tuesday, and on a Thursday will be a rebuild with a tactic that we create on the Tuesday. We took a club to absolute glory, and that's been happening every single week over here on the Sortitoutsi Channel. And on my channel, I make 2 of them a week. I make 2 tactics a week, and I do 2 rebuilds a week. So if you do like this style of content, head over to my channel, like I said, down in the description, and subscribe over there because you can get even more content. And boy, am I excited for today's video. Like I said, it's my first video on the Sortitoutsi Channel, and I've made an absolutely fantastic 4-3-3 formation, which is going to be sure to change your saves. Now, if you're looking for trophies, if you're looking for an underachieving side which is going to get up there and challenge the big boys, now this tactic is going to be perfect for you. You can see the first sim we have done is with Brighton, and we actually managed to get into the Champions League, 74 points, which is very, very good. That is looking like real life, sort of 3rd place, maybe just behind second, behind City. I mean, City and Arsenal are about that already, but United and Newcastle currently about 63. I'd expect the end of the season to be looking at around the 74 points mark, so that is very, very good. Liverpool, United and City running away with the league, but we definitely managed to overachieve here, dominating the games against Chelsea, Leicester, Newcastle, nearly winning a trophy of our own as well. Runners up in the Carabao, we sadly lost to Spurs. I mean, that's where you know it's unrealistic. You can tell I'm a United fan. I'm not a Spurs fan. And it's just funny watching Spurs at the moment, isn't it? Let's be honest. I think we can all enjoy that, whether you're from Sortitoutsi or you're from the Kempi channel. You love taking the mick out of Spurs. The FA Cup, we managed to get knocked out with the quarterfinals thanks to City, who are now playing Aston Villa in the final, so we're probably going to lose the eventual winners there. But in the data hub, you're looking at 1.92 goals per game, 1.03, which for an underachieving side is very, very good. And if we actually go into the squad as well, looking at where the goals are coming from, the centre mid role, we've got Ahmed Salah on attack, and he is scoring a tremendous amount of goals, and he does throw at every single sim. We've got 3 sims to show you guys. I've got this one with Brighton, and this is who the rebuild is going to be with on Thursday, so make sure you are looking out for that. That's going to be great fun. We're going to try and get Brighton to be a consistent Champions League side. And look who we've got here. Alexis McAllister is the perfect man for that Ahmed Salah on attack role. His first touch, his passing, his technique, the finishing of 14 helps out an absolute bunch as well. And of course, he's wanted by the big boys already. He's wanted by Liverpool, and you can't really blame him because he's a fantastic player in real life. And another player that did quite well in this system was Evan Ferguson as that centre forward. 26 games in the Premier League, 14 goals, 2 assists, and as an 18-year-old, I think you'd agree, that's rather impressive. And this kid is going to be very, very special in real life as well. Left wing and his inside forward is Karel Matoma. He looks absolutely brilliant. Don't worry, I will be going through a full tactical breakdown so you can see every position, all the added player instructions, the further instructions as well. But Matoma as an inside forward on the left, a centre forward is going to be up top, and Ahmed Salah on attack. They are the 3 key positions. And I think we've done very, very well with Brighton. But like I said, I've got 2 more teams to show you. One of them is with OGC Nice, and one after that is with what you saw at the side, their 99 database, where we won absolutely everything with Manchester United. Nice then, a club which are pretty good in real life, but predicted to come down in, I believe, 6th place in this year's FM, and that is exactly what they are predicted. We managed to finish in 2nd place. Of course, you're not expecting to win the league against PSG, but winning the Conference League and winning the Coupe de France is very, very good to see. And we're actually going to show you the highlights of this 3-0 win against Olympique Marseille, where we had a very dominant performance, 18 shots to their 5 and over a 2 XG. So let's get right into that. Now, I pretty much always show my highlights in 2D because you can really see how the formation works and how the system works in a good play there. And you can see exactly what I was on about and exactly why Alexis McAllister is getting them goals, because Buadi, the Metzaler on attack there, if we just drop this back a few frames so I can show you guys exactly what I mean, you can see Ramsey dropped in the hole, so he is a box-to-box midfielder, goes into the centre forward up front, Moffey, he drops it back into Ramsey, through to the Metzaler on attack, Buadi, and he gets to the end of it and does put us 1-0 up against Olympique Marseille, who maybe off the foot. I don't think that's how it works. But Bawadi again on this right-hand side, getting a lot of space. That's that Metzala. Can he find a ball in behind Timofey? He can. He gets in behind his defender, and a fantastic finish from the striker. But again, you saw exactly there, the Metzala is an absolute pivotal role in this formation. A ball in there to Bawadi again, gets a ball across the left winger. Ross Barkley, of all players, who ends up scoring for 3-0. A few defensive errors there, but Barkley capitalising on that and getting us that 3-0 lead against Marseille, which is very, very nice to see. And in the Europa Conference League as well, we managed to beat Villarreal 3-0. I won't show you the highlights of this one, but again, a fairly similar game this one. We ended up winning 3-0. Billerami in the 94th minute getting us that third goal. But again, a very good performance against a very strong Villarreal side, a team that, I mean, as a United fan, I know all too well loving European competitions, so it was good to get that past them. But in the league itself, doing very well, like I said, coming second. I mean, I imagine if we go in depth on the league and stats, it's going to be very heavily dominated by PSG, but second in goals scored. Quite a way down on goals conceded, to be honest, down in 8th. Clean sheets, we were down in 7th again. And possession-wise, sitting at 3rd with 58% possession. So you do end up holding quite a lot of the ball in this formation. Your standout players, you had Moffey up front, Laborde as well, doing very well off the bench or in that right wing role. Kefran Taram really enjoyed this formation. 23 goals in 8 assists as well. If you do not know who this guy is, I'm going to try and sign him with Brighton on Thursday, and he's an absolute special talent. As that Metzala, he is superb. So make sure you're picking this guy up on your save. 14 goals in the league and alone. Ross Barkley, I mean, who'd have known he'd have been a stand-up performer? 23 goals, 18 assists for Ross Barkley. Of all players, that's a fantastic thing to see. And even Nicola Pepe doing very well. But that's it for the underdog teams. Let's show you what you can do with an absolute dominant force. United in real life ended up winning the treble with the Champions League, the FA Cup and the Premier League. On this one, we added the Coca-Cola Cup and the Charity Shield, scoring 5 trophies in just one season. A 1-0 win in the Champions League final, a Roy Keane special against Bayern Munich was very good to see. You go into the FA Cup, we also won that, a 5-1 win against Crystal Palace. There is one man throughout this that was unbelievable, and that was Ryan Giggs. He had such a good season. We'll go into in-depth stats in just 2 seconds. The Coca-Cola Cup, I mean, what a throwback. That is a 3-1 win against Arsenal. I bet that was a clash of the Titans. And the Charity Shield, a 4-2 win against Arsenal as well. But the league itself, we absolutely smashed it. 93 points, 66 goal difference. We played 38 games, 29 wins, 6 draws and 3 losses. We weren't anywhere to see here on the top goal scorer stats, but average rating 7.83 for Ryan Giggs. Assist, he got 21 as well. Player of the matches, he was second to Michael Owen, who out on this 99 databases. Absolutely outrageous, to be fair to him. But if we go in depth on the team overview stats, most goals were scored by Liverpool, but fewer shots against. Most possession at 67% by us. It's fantastic to see. Fewest conceded by us as well, and most clean sheets were level with Liverpool on just 19. But this is the stat that matters. The points per game, 2.45. And like I said, one man did absolutely outrageous in that, and that was Ryan Giggs. 35 goals, 32 assists in 55 games. Is absolutely outrageous. I mean, his stats are fantastic, but even so, 60 plus goal contributions is wild. Andy Cole, 36 goals, 10 assists, also doing very, very well up top for us. That is a man who we did exactly like to see, doing very well up front there. And Paul Scholes as well, 22 goals, 11 assists. Dwight York off the bench, 14 goals, 13 assists. Roy Keane, 10 goals, 14 assists. David Beckham, 10 goals, 24 assists. I mean, look at them for some stats. I mean, he's probably going to end up being the cover star. I've not got the thumbnail made yet. It's probably going to be David Beckham. He's one of my favourite players of all time. But how does this tactic work? Well, it works exactly like this. You start off with a sweeper keeper on defend, in goal, pass it shorter and tackle harder. An inverted wing back on the right back on support. No further instructions on him. I tried to go a little bit out there with this formation. With my first full sort out SI and on the channel, I thought we'd make it an absolute banker, shall we? So ball playing defender at right centre back, no further instructions. On the left back is stay wider, ball playing defender. Left back, full back on support, cross from deep, get further forward and stay wider. The half back on defend, in DM, no further instructions. By the way, if you don't know me, you've not been to my channel before, the halfback is my favourite formation of all the formations. I absolutely love a halfback. It is absolutely stunning and is exactly how I like to play football in real life. Box midfielder on support on the left side, get further forward, close down more, tackle harder. Mazzala on attack on the right, run wide with the ball and tackle harder. A winger on support, which is why David Beckham got so many assists, because cross from deep, close down more. When you've got 20 with crossing and 18 with corners, of course he's going to get lots of assists. The inside forward on attack on the left, sit narrower, tackle harder. Ryan Giggs, like I said, absolutely nailed it. And there's complete forward on attack one of my favourite positions. Again, he gets absolutely all around the place and he gets everywhere. Close down more and tackle harder. Now, in terms of the actual instructions, it is a clean slate. I've customised it to be exactly how I want it to be. So mentality is set to positive. In possession, play out defence, overlap down the left, fairly wide attacking width. Passing directness is shorter. Tempo is set to slightly higher. Work the ball into the box and low crosses, and also be a bit more expressive. Why not go out there and show how good you are? In transition, you've got it set to take short kicks, distribute to the centre backs, counter and counter press. And out of possession, it's a high press line, a standard defensive line, which in my opinion is absolutely key on this year's FM. Push that too high, you concede way too many goals. Get stuck in, prevent the short goal distribution, and also trigger the press as much as possible. And the last thing is a data hub for this: 2.42 goals per game, 0.68 conceded per game, 90% pass rate is fantastic. And like I said, I think it was 67 possession. It is absolutely outrageous. But that is the formation. That's the Kempi 4-3-3. Go into the description down below. It's going to be in my personal Discord channel. So if you're coming from my channel, you know where that is. Just head down there, join that, and you can join the Discord and get this tactic from there. Or it'll of course be on the Sort It Out SI website. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, Kempi XI. Make sure to subscribe to Sort It Out SI, because these absolute legends are giving me this opportunity, and I'm going to make sure to provide the best content possible for you guys. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll speak to you next time.